Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Belmont Park here on Tuesday. It is the 4th of July, 2023. Going to look at the featured first race from Belmont, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Some great racing this weekend, of course, for here in New York from Belmont with the Belmont Derby on Saturday. Also in the UK, you have the Eclipse on Saturday and Sunday at Deauville. You have some good Group 1 racing. So another good weekend of racing ahead. And of course, next week we have Saratoga. But special 4th of July card from Belmont, and we're going to look at the featured first race, which I think is a good race. Keep in mind, these turf courses have been lightning fast the last 2 days or so, and you want to be forwardly paced, so just keep that in mind when you're handicapping this Tuesday card. But we are going to get some intermittent showers throughout the day, some thunderstorms, but it's going to be another scorcher. But the first race, it is the Port Washington Stakes. It's going for a purse of $125,000. Race for fillies, mares, 4-year-olds, and upward state breds. Field of 6 horses entered. The 6 is an MTO, but 5 will go to the inner turf course. The distance of ground of 1,700 meters, or a mile and 1/16th on the Belmont inner turf course. Rails are up at 27 feet. Going to take the 2 horse Sonora as a top selection. 2-5-1-4 for me in the superfecta. 2-5-1-4 super. Top selection 2 horse Sonora. This 5-year-old mare by Kitten's Joy. Barkley Tag trains. Javier Castellano gets the leg up. The horse's most recent outing came 29th of May at Belmont, a mile in the Mount Vernon, and the horse finished third by 1 3/4 lengths that day. He just kind of stalked that day. He had the lead for a second, but then he just kind of got overtaken. Maybe he needed the race that day, but he ran his heart out. Coming here, could be forwardly paced. It's a good inside poster with going a mile 16th here with the inside posters forwardly pace. Really have the advantage. I think he can get the better trip, and I think he could win here today. 2 back in optional 45 for State Birds at Aqueduct, mile 16, 27th of April. He won by a length that day, and basically on the front and all throughout. He won 114 flat to 3/4, and he won off of those fractions. Anyway, he's going to basically win off of those fractions. An all-around easy race for him there. And then first start nearly a year, 23rd of March at Gulfstream, mile 16th on Topeka and option 35. Won by half a length that day. Won 115 to 3/4 that day, and again, you're going to win off of those fractions. Very good run. He likes that Gulfstream Topeka surface. He started 3 times on it in the short offering that they've had that surface, and he has 2 victories on it. He won in March of 2023, and then his previous race came just over a year prior. On the 11th of March at Gulfstream, mile 70 off turf in the main special weight, winning by 2 lengths from a tracking trip. He really took off clear. He does his better running style towards the front end. Like I said, speed favoring turf course lately. I'll give him a massive shot. The 5 horse What Love Looks Like, I think, is your second likeliest winner for Flavian Pride and Todd Fletcher. Most recently here on the 26th of May in the State Bred Option 45, going a mile on the Widener. The horse won by half a length, and from a tracking trip, he really closed up well to get the victory. A very good, impressive run. Prior to that 27th of April, mile 16th, option 45, he placed behind Sonora that day. This horse didn't break so well, but he was gaining late. He's the kind of horse that he should get a good trip on this turf course. At 4-1, it wouldn't surprise me. Let's use him in the early multi-race wagers. But to recap my selection for the opener from Belmont, it is the Port Washington. Going to take the 2 horse Sonora. Give kudos to the 5 horse What Love Looks Like. 2-5-1-4 super. 2-5 in your multi-race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.